Growing up was difficult for me because, one, my parents are both deaf, so just interpreting for them and people thinking they were weird and different, that was a bit difficult. Also, my mom is white and my dad is black, so that was difficult.
I feel like my childhood was pretty hard growing up. I stay in a rough neighborhood around the corner, like apartment complex. It's a lot of violence and stuff like that.
He lost his brother at a young age, and he used football as an outlet.
When I lost my brother, it impacted me a lot because I feel like that was like my mentor, like my role model. He played football, I played football, I always copied his number, he had number 5. So it's like that's who I could go talk to. So when I lost him, I was in a deep, deep depression, so it's like I kind of had to use it to chase my dream because I knew he wanted to play football, and I figured like if he was watching over me, he'd be very proud, so I just kept it going.
As a young person, it was very sad and lonely. I often felt like I was by myself, like I couldn't really connect with anyone. I just always felt that I was different from all of my peers and all of my classmates. I just felt alone. FCA was my very first encounter in leaving this dark place that I had. I actually had a best friend, Aubrey, so she took me to FCA and I just met a great group of people that were just so loving and caring, and I met Pastor Anthony.
I believe some of her transition began when I asked her to speak one particular FCA huddle. I saw something lighting, just kind of illuminating her eyes, that when she spoke that day, she saw how she affected the kids, and it really blessed everybody. And I think that from that beginning, from that moment when she spoke, I believe she began to transition into the leader that we see today.
So I get to FCA, and of course everyone there is always talking about their sports, and we're going into other sports and praying with them. I just thought, why not? I'm gonna play lacrosse. So now I have a great group of friends, a great team that's so supportive. Now here I am senior year, one of the captains, and I've gotten a few offers from some colleges for lacrosse.
FCA team camps have a tremendous impact on teams all throughout the state of Florida, but in particular, Lee High School came to camp this summer.
FCA camp last year was a great experience for team bonding. Like, I felt like FCA camp was like just everything in one package. You got to eat together, you got to play together, and you got to go to church together. Like, them are the 3 main importance of things. FCA camp probably molded us to believe in ourselves more, and also just to be a team.
And for the kids to see their peers acting the way and praying the way that they were, and just unifying, coming together, and it opened up a lot of eyes.
Coach Small was able to see a great impact for the way that his team interacted with each other, the way that they started to compete for each other instead of as individuals, and their season really was something special because of that.
And we just pushed each other. We just believed and played hard, left it all on the field every game, and thus far we was able to get to the state semifinals. I'm looking forward to going back again. I'm looking forward for the kids, getting more out of it, and getting closer with their faith as well. At the same time, learning the game of football and learning how to help each other and, like I say, pray. That faith base is you can't beat that.
The FCA camp, when we learned about God and stuff like that, we just brought all of it back to Lee, and we made a good trip last year, so I felt like that was a great help to us.
1, 2, 3.
The greatest part about camp is 10 of the 45 players accepted Christ for the first time, and they were able to go back to their campus to share the Word of God and the experience that they had with all the people that they come in contact with regularly.
When I first started the huddle here at St. Augustine High School, there was about 4 people there when I walked in, including myself, and 2 of them were leaders. Now it's like a talk. People want to spread it to their friends, people want to tell their friends about it and invite people. So it's grown tremendously.
What started as a small group of maybe 8 to 12 students is now upwards of 30 to 40 kids on a weekly basis.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who comes out and everyone that actually participates in FCA.
And it's awesome to see somebody like Ruby, who's such an outgoing, compassionate person, who loves the Lord, loves to talk about the Lord, really lead those kids who are freshmen, sophomore, just getting a feel for what FCA is all about. And so to have such a strong student like Ruby be the one to do that, it's just an awesome blessing to FCA.
All right. She's really leading this pack in such a marvelous way. And I tell you, I wouldn't have been able to do it unless she was there with me. And she's a firecracker, man. I mean, she's really on the forefront of what God is doing through FCA.
It's not about what you go through, it's about how you get out of it. It's about how you use it to help you out, because you're gonna go through things in life. I feel like everything I've done, everything I've been through made me stronger. I feel like I wouldn't take any of it back, because I'm just happy with the person I am today.
FCA has just really allowed me to be more outgoing and more of a people person. It's just really given me confidence in myself and to realize that I do have other people that I can connect with. In the future, I just believe that FCA has really helped me and that I could possibly help other young people, that I could be an inspiration or a role model to others and to be a leader and to show them that they're not by themselves, that they're not alone, that they do have someone there for them, that they do have people that they can talk to and connect with. And all of that just really means a lot to me.
Dreaming forward, I know I want to go play college ball. I want to pursue like human services, doing something that I could like give back to communities or help kids in like bad circumstances, or like anybody who get in trouble. I kind of want to work with those kind of kids, or just boys who don't have fathers, stuff like that. I wouldn't mind being an author. I feel like that's my way that I express myself sometimes. I haven't shared my poems with a whole bunch of people, but I write sometimes, and I shared it with like a couple classrooms, a couple students.
What's next is graduation, and I'll be moving on to college and be going to UNF for nursing school. And I hope to be an obstetrician, which is a delivery nurse, and I just can't wait.
I just want to let everybody know, everybody who's fighting to chase a career, chase your dreams, and stay humble. CYDASH.